Please, don't buy a new or late model motorhome until you've considered an older, high-quality coach from a proven, time-tested manufacturer such as Foretravel, Coach, Beaver. Stick with me and I'll share with you our experience and how we ended up with an old Beaver. Let's get something clear before we get too deep. I'm kind of a go by the seat of the pants kind of guy. I'm not methodical. I'm impulsive, emotional, easily taken in by others. I generally get no respect. So you're probably saying, well, why should I listen to this guy? Well, it's because I'm knee deep in this RV life. I love it. And I've got some experiences that I want to share with you. And I'm hoping by the end of this video, you'll say, hey, this guy really does have a few things that are worth listening to. So come on, stay with me. As part of my story, my RV life started a number of years ago when after a divorce, I drove off a lot with a brand new Arctic Fox fifth wheel and a brand new Ford F350 diesel crew cab truck. I did no research. I didn't know really what I was doing. I just paid the money and that was going to be my new home for a while. Within 2 months, I had sheared off the roof of the fifth wheel by going under a gas station that was too low in Oregon. But I also punched out the back window of the truck as I jackknifed it while I was trying to back up into a campground, and I met the woman of my dreams. The truck and the fifth wheel are gone now, but it didn't take long for the RV itch to strike again. This time, Michaela and I thought, together, let's buy a Class A motorhome, a high quality one. We don't want to spend too much money, but how do you not spend too much money and get a high quality coach? Well, you go old. And I started researching older models and found that models built in the 1990s, still many of them had relatively few miles and were probably very good buys. I zeroed in on Foretravel and Coach. Those were my two mainstays for about a year as I researched the market and researched the models and so on. When we were finally set to go purchase one, we came to an agreement that it would have to be no bigger than 30 feet, and we wanted a diesel pusher. I did. Coach, Foretravel are both 36 feet plus, so that wasn't going to cut it. So I thought, oh my goodness, what am I going to do now? Well, I came across Beaver Motorhomes. In the 90s, they were pumping out some really high quality motorhomes. We luckily found a 1997 30-foot Beaver Class A motorhome, Caterpillar diesel engine, Allison 6-speed transmission. Yay!
Why I'm so happy, it's such a glorious day. H-A-P-P-Y, it's a lovely day. Sunbeams dancing round your window, rainbows round your shoulders, not a cloud in view. Blue skies, lots of friendly people, always there to greet you, smiling in the sunlight. H-A-P-P-Y, I'm so happy, it's such a lovely day. H-A-P-P-Y, it's a marvelous day. We've got all our life between us, all the love to live for. That's why we're so H-A-P-P-Y, I'm so happy, it's just a wonderful day. It's a marvelous, glorious, fantabulous, happy, happy day.
Enough with the flowery music. I want to give you something that you can really bite into so you can determine whether or not this is something that you would consider doing. I've put together this chart. It shows in summary form what we have spent on Monty over the last 5 years since we purchased him to upgrade the coach. These are mainly safety things, some cosmetic things, but it just gives you an idea of what you should consider doing if you buy an older coach like this. We did not do everything on this list by ourselves. We didn't do the heavy mechanical part, the wheel bearings, the control arm, the airbag suspension, the window replacement, but we did everything else ourselves. And it really saved us a lot of money. And sure, I know you could look at this and say, well, wait a minute. You've got $1,500 for body paint that you had done in Mexico. We can't reasonably get that done in the US or Canada. Well, that's very true. But don't use that as an excuse, because you could go to Mexico on a holiday to San Carlos, where we had the painting done. I'll give you the name of our friend who paints down there, and he'll do a great job for you. So go to Mexico. You can do it. On a more serious note, the point I'm trying to make is this. Using Monty as an example, this Beaver motorhome that we bought 5 years ago, if you purchase something like this for $21,300 in our case, and you put $20,000 into it over a 5-year period, as we have, you end up with a very sound, complete, comfortable, safe motorhome at a fraction of the price that you could pay for something of much lesser quality and reliance. In our case, for under $42,000 US, we've got a coach that, sure, it's outdated a little bit inside still, and we're going to be working on that, but the underbelly, the wheels, the bearings, the engine, the windows, the roof, everything is virtually new again. And as a result of all these changes, it's been looked at so much by us and by qualified mechanics that you can be pretty confident that an airbag's not going to be bursting as you go down the highway, or other things that could create safety problems. Okay, let's bring all this yada, yada, yada chatter to a stop. I'd like to leave you with one last message. Please, you could take hundreds of thousands of dollars and put it towards a near new or new run-of-the-mill motor coach, and probably spend more time in the shop than you do on the road. And sure, it'll have slides and lots of beautiful touches and so on, but please consider the other route of going old. And for those of you who have done just that, I'd love to hear from you. Please write to me in the comment section. Tell me what other models you've refurbished, what your experience has been. I'd love to hear from all of you. And if you disagree, or you think that a Beaver Monterey is a POS, well then write to me and tell me that too. But in the meantime, I hope you stay well. Please, if you've liked this video, give us a like. Love you to subscribe and be part of our family. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.